Oh, sorry if you've just been standing there for 45 minutes, 45 seconds. As I went live, I had a message come up saying that I'm not connected to anything. So I've just had to put in loads of passwords and codes to all my social medias all over again. So, yeah, sorry about that first 40 odd seconds. You might just see my face looking all a bit, looking stressed. I'm not stressed. I just look pissed off when I'm concentrating. That's all. So, important today. Lots going on. My last day in England before I go on my solo travel adventures. Tomorrow night I leave essentially for the airport and actually fly Monday. So yeah, exciting times. The last few days, the last week or so, when you sort of say goodbye to friends, family, that kind of thing, the feelings that I've been getting. Other times I would have probably thought it was stress. Would have maybe called it anxiety. But knowing a little bit more about these things now, I know that our physiology is actually the same. So if I want to say, oh, am I worried about something? Am I feeling a bit, what is that? If I want to say it's stressed, it will be stressed. If I say it's because I'm excited, it's because I'm excited. And so it makes me go back to the beginning. I've been back in the UK from living in Spain. I was there for 10 years. And then I've been back in the UK basically 2.5 years ago, went and started my spiritual journey, and then came back here a couple of months after that. So I've been over 2 months, 2 years, 2 months back in the UK doing my thing. And it's all when I first came back, I was pretty broken. I felt like a bit of a shadow, really. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was a bit lost. I remember crying a lot. Basically, and then started going on that journey, that journey of discovery to start understanding things a bit more and start doing different practices and start living and doing things differently. And a lot's changed. So for me now to be in that position where I'm just about to go, and this was why I came back. Essentially, I came back so that I could go on those roads of becoming the best version of myself, so I could go down that road of discovery and self-awareness. It's like being woken up, isn't it? Kind of. And it happens to everybody differently, and it happens to everyone at different times. And unfortunately, for most people, it doesn't happen at all. So, never mind. So, I had some people wanting to see me, and I had some friends, family want to do some things, but with everything that's going on, it's actually a nightmare going to pubs and stuff at the moment, especially with kids. So I just thought, you know what, don't want to. And to be fair, I didn't want to. So we just went to the shops, got some bits and bobs to fire up Barbie. Why not? Enjoy the garden. I spent all the last few months in lockdown like not being able to go certain places, or it being loud, noisy, things being done, not being done. It's been a circus, really. And I'm very, very grateful that it's all done. And I'm very, very grateful now that the guys, the family, can enjoy it, and that the universe has opened up in a way that means that now I can get myself back to Spain as my base before I move on to the next place. And that's cool. Very exciting. It's different this time as well because I'm going completely on my own. So everything that I'm doing, it's like I'm doing it for me. And sometimes it's easier when you've got outside influences like your children or something, because you kind of put a braver face on for everybody else. But when it's for yourself, we tend to we aren't as strong, we aren't as tough, and we should be, really. We should be more so because it's for us. But because I'm in understanding of this and I'm aware, it's not really a problem for me. I just know if any habitual stuff comes in, to be aware, be the good coach, turn it something to the more powerful, the powerful opposite, and crack on anyway. So I've spent the last few days doing some nice stuff with the boys, because that's why we're doing it right. I'm going to see my daughter tomorrow for an hour before going to the airport. Haven't seen her the whole lockdown. She lives with her nanny, so can't go anywhere near her because high risk. And that's fine. they're happy, they're cool, they're good, good people, and she's in good company and she's happy. That's the main thing. With any of us in our lives, really, the main thing is it doesn't matter the whys and the why fors, but if we're happy, then that's cool. And if we're not, do the stuff that makes you happy, right? It's not all out of choice. So, launching tomorrow, big day. I got this going on. I haven't packed properly yet. I've got my traveling Kangen machine, my water machine that's traveling with me around the planet. Needs to be packed up and needs its own little suitcase to stay with me in hand luggage and what have you, because I'm not sticking that in the hold. I need the equipment and stuff so I can set it up wherever I am. So that's cool. That's an exciting time, exciting chapter. I'm also just got a pack. I know for a couple of months it's pretty hot. I don't need anything but shorts, t-shirts and stuff, so that's pretty easy. Just get it done, really. Just get it done. A couple of pals of mine are going to come over very soon, have a couple of little glasses of beer, crack on the Barbie and crack on. But I wanted obviously to shoot some content as well. I wanted to speak to some people. I wanted to do a little bit of work, essentially. And you might have seen about launching and things going on with basically 3 of the top leaders, trainers, mentors of mine are basically doing a very rare and exclusive live training tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. And that is to show people, anyone that's interested in what we're doing, or maybe even starting their own kind of side hustle or earning like future-proof, recession-proof income for the future, they can get involved. They can get involved and be introduced to the community that we're with, be introduced to the products, be introduced to the brand, the company, the commission structure, all those things. But more importantly as well, actually be introduced to just ordinary people that have got extraordinary tools, have learned how to do certain things on the internet and now showing other people how to do it, creating a school of mastery around social media marketing, and then allowing other people to use that, facilitate those learnings and those lessons which have given people the success, why they're earning their 5-6 figures a month, and then that facilitates them helping the other people that come into the community as well, getting them actually quicker, to getting them to the place where they are quicker than they did, because of you fail forward and you're not making the mistakes that other people made on their journey. You're hop, skip, jump past them. So that's really, really good. And that's one of the massive benefits of these kind of communities, because you will have little clusters of teams or people that you get on with, that you meet, that you buddy up with, have accountability with, and you'll push each other forward. And for instance, a couple of people I know for the last 14 months that I've been in contact with whenever we go on outings, like meetups, when we're going out offline, basically, and meeting up with people in the community. We're always the ones that get together, and then we keep in contact offline as well. And if there's something that I've done or something really, really good, then I'll tell him first, or then sometimes there's other people, and I'll tell a group of girls that I work with closely, because I go to tours from Spain. So it's really, really good that I've got a connection with a few people that are Spanish or Spanish speakers that I can then use as a resource to move forward for what I need. So it's really, really good. So if you want to get involved, or if you're interested, just shoot us up a comment or a message, and I can quite easily fire you over a link tomorrow, and you'll get exclusive access to that training, and you can see what it's all about for yourself. No dramas. So I'm going to shoot. Lovely last few days it's been here in England. It's very, very nice indeed. Nice and sunny. Got out a couple of times, try and get my tan. Get a little bit of a tan on before I get to Spain, which is going to be crazy hot, by the way. So I hope you're well, and I'll speak to you all pretty soon. Peace out.